Hello, you guys. Welcome in. I am Head.Lioness. We are about to get into a little late night collective message. Welcome in, you guys. Happy Wednesday, family. I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully the day is going in your favor and you are in good spirits. Hey, y'all. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Mr. Silver Fox. Hey, Niecy. You guys, I do not have much of a, concrete, message that I know for a fact, we're going to talk about. But I will say, based off of the meditation that I was just doing a second ago, you could have somebody that wants to come in and set the record straight. Hey, that could want to come in and set the record straight about this union, about y'all family, about their family, or maybe even about your family. It's something about a family dynamic that somebody wants to set the record straight. Somebody knows that they fucked up. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Queen. I hope it's positive too, Mr. Silver Fox. Golly. Hey, Swerve. Thank you for reporting the duty. Okay, thank y'all for coming in and tapping the screen and sending roses. I just got on. I think that say Marissa. I have not pulled not a single card yet, so you haven't missed anything at all. Hold on, let me send this to my ladies. And let me get this. Let me get this flipped for you guys. All right, Holy Spirit. Hey, Shay. What is the message here? We're going to start with some oracle tonight. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm probably not going to be on too long because I'm a little, low on energy tonight. I'm sleepy. But I was like, I need to get on there. I don't know what's got to come out, but I needed to get on. So we're going to do that. Who's Tiff? At the beginning of the live, finally. All right, Holy Spirit, what's the message here for the collective? Hey, Dasha. Thank you. Hey, my good. Consequences. Hey, Brittany. Consequences is here. Bad choices, games, and mixed signals. Are we taking any of these in reverse? Yes. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is here. Hey, I'm doing good. How are you? So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be significant. There's something about some type of extension or some type of offer or gesture or something like that, that, could have been a life-changing opportunity or something like that. Consequences is in reverse though. So it's a bad choices, games, mixed signals. And it's Ace of Pentacles is here now. I don't know. I'm hoping that this is going to go in a good direction now. Okay, because it's looking like, and I don't know if somebody thought that there wouldn't be any consequences when it came to accepting some type of offer or opportunity, and it turned out to be some goddamn consequences, or maybe there is some sort of opportunity or a gesture or, situation that's presenting itself that does not come with any type of consequences. We gonna see. Give me some more. But we definitely are taking these in reverse. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, y'all. Thank you for those roses, y'all. All right. Give me one more. What's the message here for the collective? Hey. Hold on. I'll be honest with you. You're making me uncomfortable. Thank you. Recording is in reverse. This card talks about announcement, expression, revealing. Yeah, because hold on, y'all, because I think I done seen something. Trying to see what they gonna do with that. Recording is in reverse. Yeah, I had to get them up out of here. Because for one, you came in here like calling me a whole different name. Like, I don't know who that is. And then you ask me certain, like, I don't be liking certain questions that's kind of like prying and shit like that. Hey, Alchemist. So it's like, who are you? You know? Hey. You know. Anyways, recording is in reverse. Hey, Big Zay. Announcement, expression, and revealing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think somebody could have thought that there wouldn't be any consequences when it came to doing something. Hey, because they could have thought that it wasn't gonna get out. Nobody would say nothing or something like that. Give me one more. Thank you. Running. Oh, shit. Escape, denial, and excuses. Somebody thought they was finna be able to get away with something. I don't think that somebody thought that I think somebody thought they was finna try and steal something or do something. Like, they could have thought that there was some type of offer or gesture that came in that, you know, they was finna be able to, like, there wasn't gonna be any pushback, any consequences or anything like that. It was gonna be straightforward. Everything was clear cut and direct or something like that. Hey, you guys. And, you know, nobody would say nothing. Nothing would be exposed. They would be able to make a quick escape and be gone on about their business. Somebody could have been planning to do some shit and then like skip town or something like that is what I just heard. Move or relocate. Because if y'all look, like, they got like luggage on top of this little whatever. Is this a van? This motherfucker is loaded down. If you look at it, like, because the van is tilted to one side. So it's a whole lot of stuff. They taking a whole lot of stuff with them as they're trying to escape or as they're, you know, trying to run away from some shit. And this could have something to do with some money. This could have something to do with some money or some type of money move or something like that. All right. Give me one more for this consequences in reverse. What was this about? I'm gonna take one more out of this for each one, and then I'm gonna go to another oracle, take one out of that, and then I feel like we might just go straight into the tarot. Whew. Give me one more for this consequences. Thank you for those lioness tribes. What's this consequences in reverse about? Thank you. Y'all, this got something to do with some money, and somebody was broke, y'all. This got something to do with some money, and somebody was fucking broke, y'all. Somebody thought that there would be no consequences when it came. I just got here, y'all. I ain't been on too long. When it came to some type of opportunity for a life-changing amount of money. And somebody thought that this shit would not get out, that nothing would be exposed about this. Okay, you know, that nothing would be brought to the surface about this. Okay, and that they would be able to get away with it. Somebody just knew that they was gonna be able to get away with some shit. Sheesh. Tell me about this recordings in reverse. Give me this recording in reverse. Give me. This got something to do with some money. Oh, maggot. Oh, maggot. Love story. Pregnancy test in reverse. Now, y'all don't bring that goddamn baby energy up in here. And then we got somebody clingy. It's in reverse, though. So this could be a past person for somebody here. This could be somebody you was attached to. And what did I just say? What did I just say at the beginning of this? Hey, damn. Hey, y'all. Hey, Black Beauty. I just said that there could be somebody that could be wanting to come in and tell and set the record straight, okay? Maybe something about a family or something like that. I don't know if there was some sort of possibility of a oops baby or something like that, or maybe hey, or maybe, I don't know if this wasn't a oops baby. I don't know. Somebody could have thought they was in love with your crunchy ass ex, or your crunchy ass ex could have thought they was in love with somebody else or something like that. I don't know. I also feel like somebody could have thought that somebody, you know, past person could have thought that maybe some type of situation, I don't know. Somebody could have thought that maybe a child or some children or the possibility of you know, happily ever after with them would have kept the door open for them, you know, or something like that. I also feel like, you know, again, like I just said last night, somebody could have thought that you would never discuss what they did to you or something like that within some type of relationship or something like that. I don't know. Also, somebody thought that you would never find out about some type of third party situation where maybe there is a possibility of another child or something like that. Or how somebody was creating a whole new life with another person in one way or another. That could be a thing. Thank you, thank you. Likewise, babe. All right, give me just one at a time, please. Give me this recording in reverse. Not my problem. Give me just one, please. Thank you. So, one thing for sure, y'all. One thing for sure, somebody was caught up in some type of toxic lifestyle, y'all. Maybe even, you know, succumbing to their addictions, temptations, and things like that. Self-sabotaging. Somebody was caught up in some type of lifestyle and they were having fun. This was a continuous cycle for this person. So when I see continuous cycles here, I feel like this could be somebody that was constantly doing some shit and could have thought that, I don't know, if somebody could be like a scammer, somebody could do fraud, you know, somebody could do some type of like money laundering or something along those lines, where they steal money, finesse people in one way or another or something like that. And this could be something that they do, y'all. This could be something that they do, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that somebody could have thought that maybe because they have been getting away with it and maybe nothing was said, you know, every other time, that maybe this time, whatever the hell they attempted to do, this got something to do with some money, y'all, for sure. There's definitely money on the table for sure. And I think that somebody could have been addicted to some type of like adrenaline or some type of rush that they get trying to like, or being a part of some type of like cycle of where they steal, where they break the rules, or they do something, you know, that's considered like toxic and self-destructive. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, somebody could have gotten a rush out of doing some shit because maybe somebody wasn't saying nothing. It wasn't being exposed or something like that. Somebody just never thought that their whatever the hell that they were doing would be exposed. They didn't think that these decisions that they were making over and over again would be exposed. Okay. They didn't think that these decisions that they were making over and over again would be exposed. Okay. Give me one for this running. Give me one for some shit, or making excuses, trying to like, you know, get out of Dodge. Somebody could some shit, or making excuses, trying to like, you know, get out of Dodge. Somebody could run. That's not the first time we done got that message. Also, like somebody could be like literally running from the law, like, or some type of consequences. Give me one for this running. Oh my God, somebody was a whore. Greed by any means. Oh my God, somebody was a whore. Greed by any means. Greed by any means. Use parts of their their person to be able to do that, if y'all get what I'm saying. I do not have a PG-13 lie, but I'm also not trying to get my shit restricted. Okay, somebody could have been selling some things, selling some services. That could have been a thing for financial gain for somebody here. Somebody could definitely be caught up in that type of lifestyle for sure. There's a lot of like, you know, promiscuous energy here, Jezebel spirited energy here, whether they was selling themselves or they was possibly selling somebody else. Hey, that could be a thing, Zay. That could be a thing. Okay. That could be a thing too, dear. That could be a thing. Somebody could have been willing to do something a little strange for a piece of change, y'all. Let me just say it like that. Either they was willing to do something strange for a little piece of change, or somebody knew a person that was willing to do something strange for a piece of change, and they made sure to take their cut. If y'all get my drift. Okay, that could be a thing. Did I say I was gonna do 2 more? Let me see something. Since I'm going to that deck right there. Like, it could be. I mean, I don't know. Somebody, I don't know what this person was doing, but there's definitely some money involved, and it's a lot of lust involved also. That could definitely be a thing. Somebody could have been managing and orchestrating, you know what I'm saying, activities and taking their cut when it was all said and done. I don't know if they, you know, I don't know what that's about. That could be for somebody. I don't know. But whatever it is, somebody was obsessed with greed, y'all. Like, for sure. I don't know how they was acquiring this money or how they plan to do this. But there's definitely some type of, you know, like cycle that somebody was caught up in on the low that maybe nobody was talking about. Maybe this person was like, you know, comfortable in this lifestyle because nobody was talking about it. I don't know, y'all. But one thing for sure, somebody's trying to run. Jay, don't ask to join my live, girl. Okay, what the hell's that about? All right, she's gonna ask to join my live. Give me one for this consequences in reverse and bank failure. What's this about? Let me just get one, man. Key player in reverse, swept up in the upright, and reading up in the upright. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Somebody could have thought that they was making some type of business moves with a person, and I mean, maybe they was in love with the person. I don't know. Maybe the person who was connected to you, maybe some third party that was connected to them was a whore bag, and they could have thought that they was making money moves with this person. Maybe they were putting this person on the stroll. I don't know what the hell these folks had going on. I don't know why I just heard step in the name of love. So I don't know. Somebody could have been doing something for the name of love, or because they were in love, or accepting some shit because they were in love with a person. Also, there could be something about a baby situation not belonging to somebody that they thought it belonged to because another person turned out to be a whore. That's a sidebar for somebody. I feel like also somebody didn't think that there was any consequences for some type of money move or something like that, because maybe they thought that they had did their due diligence or something like that. Maybe they thought that they had read up enough, you know what I'm saying, on this situation. Or maybe they should have did a little bit more digging into some type of like money moves or something like that. I also feel like somebody could have been like boasting and bragging. Like, you know, it's in today's society, right? In today's society, it's one of them things where if you go from making a normal amount of money and then you automatically, like, out of nowhere, you pop up doing all type of lavish shit, making all these, you know, expensive purchases and things of that nature, that, you know, you could start getting some attention, you know, from the wrong people or whatever, start investigating your ass. I don't know if somebody, you know, could have been doing something extravagant that got somebody looking into them. Like, this key player is in reverse. Like, I don't know if somebody, you know, with some bank failure here, like somebody went from being broke to having a whole lot of money and might have started doing all type of crazy extravagant shit, putting a target on their back, or I don't know, you know. Y'all know what that just reminded me of? Somebody could have purchased a car, or it's something about a new car or something like that, which is so crazy. It's something about a new car. I have a business mentor, and it's so crazy because when I was finna buy my car, I went and I spoke to him about it because I wanted, you know, just his advice. And I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about just dropping, like, you know, I said, I'm thinking about just dropping like 10 bands. Like, if I just put like 10 bands down on it, you know, like that'll be, you know, that'll be a good dent on the car payment, because I was torn between buying a car cash, like outright, and getting a new car note. And this is just a sidebar, but this is what this made me think of. And he said something to me. He was like, Britt, do not ever buy or do not ever go and put more than $9,999 down on a new car, because anything over that will alert the people, basically, and they will be looking into you. Like, you got to start producing certain things and stuff like that. And I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I ended up buying my car cash, you know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know, getting a new car note, because I, you know, different conversation. I was just like, I don't even want to deal with it or whatever. But that's just what that when I thought of this, like I said, somebody could have went and, you know, made some type of extravagant purchase. It has to be reported to the IRS, you know what I'm saying? The law, they start looking into that type of shit, you know. And so when I just said that about somebody making some sort of extravagant purchase or something like that, somebody could have went and done something like that and put like a Target or like the microfine, you know, glass on their ass, like, okay, well, hey Vera, let me look into this person. They just made this purchase, whatever. And then with doing research, could be like, okay, well, where did this money come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be a thing. Like, I don't know what this person did, but I know for sure when it came to some type of lump sum of money, 3 new cars at a time is crazy. Okay, when it came to some type of lump sum of money or something like that, somebody wasn't worried about maybe how they received it, what they did with it, or, you know, something like that. Somebody wasn't worried about this shit getting out. I don't know. This could be some type of karmic couple, or, you know, some partners in business. Maybe they do fraud. I don't know what the hell they do, but I feel inclined to say somebody could definitely had made one extravagant purchase. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, look. One extravagant purchase. Somebody got excited. Somebody got excited. Somebody got riled up. They got to go, and they was in their feels. They was in their feels when it came to stealing some money or some shit like that. I'm telling y'all, this was like somebody was stealing something. And look, y'all, she in lingerie. I don't know what somebody was doing, but why is she dressed all seductive and shit with the money? I don't know what somebody had going on. And we got swept up right here. It's like, babe, I'm only going to be on the stroll from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm going to be out there all day and night. Okay, I'll be home soon. Somebody here. Okay. But I don't know, y'all. For real. Give me just one. I don't know, y'all. Give me one for this. Thank you. Chained is out here in reverse. Are we taking any of these in reverse? Yes. Somebody thought that this action, Knight of Wands, this action that they were taking Somebody rushed into some shit. They thought that this was finna free them of some type of, you know, feeling of being weighed down, or some type of, you know, unhealthy attachment that they had. Maybe even some type of codependency or something along those lines. Somebody thought that this action, they was not worried, y'all. They wasn't worried. Somebody rushed into this with this Knight of Wands energy here. They rushed into this. Leo could be significant. Somebody was like excited, like they wasn't scared at all. The Knight of Wands is like, what's good? It's a lot of passion, it's a lot of action. It's like, I'm ready, what's up? You know, like that type of thing. You ain't gotta tell me twice type of energy. They down for it. It's like, shit, what we gotta do to get this money? Like, I'm down for it. This could be somebody with this continuous cycles over here. Like I said, somebody could like maybe have a track record or a history or something like that of, you know, getting caught up in some type of like risky decisions when it comes to money moves or something like that. But whoever this is, maybe they had gotten away with certain things in the past and could have thought that the same thing would happen. Okay, could have thought that the same thing would happen, you know, with this money move right here. They rushed it. Like they ran right into it with no questions. All right. Okay. Give me this recording in reverse and this thrills. Okay. Fucked up. We got a black sheep and some karmics. A black sheep and some karmics. I'll keep going now, because I have no stopping time. This is somebody that got a rebellious soul about them in all the wrong ways. What do you have to want to play? This is somebody that likes to learn a hard lesson. They choose the hard route. They get a thrill out of it. Like, and you know what I think, you guys, because maybe there has been something about some shit that this person been caught up in, being so low key. I think that, you know, if people found out about what this person is involved in, or when people find out about it, I just think that they would not be expecting for this person to be so fucking karmic and toxic. I don't think that people would be expecting this person to maybe suffer from addictions and codependencies and, you know, willingly go in making bad decisions and choices because they get like some type of kick out of that shit. Somebody could literally live a double life, y'all. Like, for real, for real. And this could be the type of person that is willing to do whatever for some money. It says by any means necessary. Even to the point of maybe being inconsiderate of, you know, of other people. If it'll free me from, you know, whatever I feel is chaining me down when it comes to this money or the lack thereof with the bank failure here. Okay, it looked like this building is closed. It's closed down, it's shut down, and the lawn and shit hasn't been tended to. So for somebody here, this could be somebody that's been broke for a very long time. This could be somebody that's been broke for a very, very long time. Somebody here. Okay, hold on real quick. Thank you. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get that up out of here. All right. And somebody could have been like desperate to like jump on some type of money opportunity. Give me just one, please. Give me just one. Hey. Thank you. Spiritually woke. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I feel like somebody know exactly what the hell they doing. Somebody knows exactly what the hell they doing. I also feel like maybe I can look at this like, I don't know, like if somebody was creating illusions for people or something like that, people could be waking up to like who this person actually is or something along those lines. Somebody thought that, you know, I don't know, somebody could have thought they was in alignment with this bullshit that they was doing. I do not know. I also feel like I can look at this as maybe somebody is ready to like see the big picture about some shit. Because remember, we started with somebody realizing that they fucked up and wanting to set the record straight. Maybe after being in denial and running, being inconsiderate for some money or something like that. Lift off. Somebody was moving way too fast. Give me one right here. Y'all, it came back. These two came back out, y'all. These two came back out, y'all. Somebody could have thought they was finna be Bonnie and Clyde with another person also. Going on a run or some shit like that. Somebody was stealing some money. Somebody was doing something illegal with some money. Somebody was stealing. It's some dirty money involved. Somebody could have been love bombing in order to steal from somebody also. Like, I don't know, y'all. I guess I'm gonna keep both of them since they both decided to come back out. Penny pinching is in reverse. Somebody thought that they was on the fast track to come out of being fucking broke, y'all. Like, that's what this is. Somebody thought that they were on the fast track to coming out of being broke. I'm just like, who the hell is all of these? Heavy on, he's still broke. Okay. Laughter in reverse. Somebody's not so fucking happy. Just found out he's married. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get one more. I'm gonna get one more. Let me see what we can find out. I'm gonna go to the crimes deck. Somebody could have been stealing money from people that they said they love. Yep. That could definitely be a thing. Love bombing to get money out of people using, you know, sexual favors to get money out of people or something like that. Like, I don't know what this person had going on, but they got a thrill out of it. Give me just one, like, for the consequences reverse with the bank failure and the chain reverse. Somebody thought that they was about to, like, what was they doing to get this money? What was they doing to get this money? Like, what was the crime here that they were committing to get this money, to come out of this space of being in lack and struggle? Beaches in reverse. What the hell, y'all? Y'all finna make me work for it tonight. The high priestess is in reverse. You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Did somebody give an offering? Somebody could have. This is a maybe card. Give me just one. Yes. Somebody could have gave a offering to maybe a deity or something like that. Somebody could have did like an offering at the water or something like that. Somebody could also live near a big body of water. Somebody could live near the beach. There's a dark priestess here. There's a dark priestess here. This is dirty money because beach is in reverse. And you know, the beach, the water is cleansing, it's purifying, all of those different things. It can even be healing, and when it's all in the upright and shit like that. But I don't know why I'm getting like this. They was doing something dirty. And then when we get the high priestess in reverse, it's something about some type of ulterior motives. And somebody could have like really been breaking some spiritual laws or something like that. Also abusing some sort of divination or something like that. And then for the strength, Leo could be significant. Heavy emphasis on a Leo. Give me one more for what they were doing. What was the crime? Clarify this beach in reverse. This shit is dirty. It's dark too. It's real dirty and dark. It's tainted. A water sign could be involved. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Give me more. Clarify this beach. Hold on, because we got Head.Lioness up in here. Let me get Head.Lioness ass to safety. Crazy ass. You long time watcher in here. Screen recording my goddamn life. Give me one. Y'all, was somebody like... Somebody could have like been doing like heavy emphasis on a water sign. Scorpio could be significant. Death is there in reverse. Y'all. Somebody could have been doing some type of like rituals or something like that. Somebody could have been doing some type of rituals or something like that and thinking that they were like, somebody could have been giving an offering. And it's crazy because this was Ace of Pentacles was the first card. Heavy emphasis on Temu rituals. Okay. I don't think that it was accepted. Beach is in reverse. Death is in reverse. I don't think that it was accepted, y'all. Like, for real. Somebody didn't think that, like, somebody could have went and gave an offering to a deity. Like, for real. And, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, it could have been, like, somebody could have been doing, like, death rituals, for real. To come out of poverty, to come out of struggle. And I feel like if somebody thought that you would be like it, that would be the big part of the reason why there would be no consequences, because you wouldn't be here to speak for yourself, tell a different version of the story or something like that. Somebody was trying to cause a ending for a person and they were abusing divination to do it. And you know what? That's another reason why somebody thought that it would never come out. Somebody thought that because they were abusing divination with this high priestess reverse, they had like this agenda was hidden, because the high priestess reverse is somebody that like their secrets or whatever type of, you know, bullshit that they could have been doing behind the scenes is being exposed. And this is also somebody like that could be, you know, very disconnected from their spirit guides in one way or another. They could definitely like worship darkness or something like that. But whatever it is, this person is not as powerful and as like knowledgeable as they would need to be, and you know, to pull off something like this. I hate to say it like that, you know. Somebody with this high priest reverse, this is somebody that don't know what the fuck they doing. They don't know what they talking about either. They don't know what they doing. They don't know what they talking about. Somebody like misunderstood something. There was some type of breakdown or something like that. And remember, I said this a minute ago. Somebody either A, thought that they did enough research, or maybe they didn't do enough research and they should have. And in this case, I'm feeling like with the high priestess coming out here in reverse, I'm feeling like whoever could have been behind the scenes conjuring up shit, giving offerings or doing these rituals, especially giving like offerings, like for real, somebody didn't know what the hell they was doing. This is somebody that's ignorant, but that could, this is a fake spiritualist with this high priestess in reverse. Heavy emphasis on some Temu shit, you know. Heavy emphasis on that. There is no connection to the, you know, the higher source here. Like for sure. With this high priestess in reverse. Damn. The strength is in reverse. This is whoever this priestess is. Whoever this priestess is, they're weak. They're weak. Okay? Strength is in reverse. They're weak. Like they don't have, like, especially when it comes to coming up against somebody like you, somebody that is well respected and high ranked in the spiritual realm. For one, I feel like the most important thing here, as far as the misunderstanding goes, the most important misunderstanding that I feel like this person, you know, experienced is they didn't realize that you was not supposed to be fucked with in the first place. Like, I feel like that was their first mistake. That was their first fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Is coming and trying to do this type of shit to somebody like you in the first place. That was the first fuck up. Then on top of that, I just think that, you know, somebody didn't do their due diligence on you, to realize, and I tell y'all this all the time, it's levels to this in spirituality. Like, it really is. You know, some people will look at it differently, but me as a reader, and you know how I practice with my spirituality, there's levels. You know, there's levels to this, and there's certain things that you ain't supposed to do. It's certain people. It's just certain shit you just not supposed to get involved with. Everybody has their respected lane, and I just feel like that's what this is. I feel like this is somebody that get way beside themselves, different ranks. You know, this is somebody that get way beside themselves, and I feel like somebody had a little pup trying to come up against a big dog, and it's like, baby, your shit ain't strong enough. And I just feel like that's a big part of the reason why, like, somebody could have got beside themselves and for a second thought that they were higher, like, spiritually ranked than you or something like that. And that could be for several different reasons. You know, somebody could have downplayed you, could have, you know, thought that you was, you know, an easy target. I don't know what the hell they thought this was, but they thought wrong. They were moving from a place of pride and being in their ego or something like that. And I feel like somebody went off and did some shit trying to come up off some bread, like a life-changing amount of money. And only thing they did is tethered themselves to, you know, and I just heard tethered themselves to some shit that they're gonna have to run from for the rest of their life. Damn. They're gonna be on the run from this shit. Somebody, y'all, didn't we just see the other day that somebody is in debt with death? We just saw that the other day, that somebody is in debt with death. They're in debt with the Grim Reaper. We just saw that. And I'm like, damn, what the hell did they do? You know what I'm saying? And it's because somebody went and made an offering. They could have traveled far to a beach, some sort of big body of water or something like that, and they gave a dirty offer. They gave a dirty offer. You cannot justify, you know, you cannot justify trying to offer somebody like you up. There is no justification for it. This person is not strong enough, and it's not warranted. It's not warranted. This is somebody that's really shallow, somebody that's really selfish, you know. They could have been being warned to not do this, and they could have been in their ego and their pride and still thinking that they were going to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do, being cocky and arrogant or something like that. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Somebody, if this High Priestess reverse, whoever this is, if they did have any sort of gifts, they losing them. They're being like stripped of them with the strength in reverse. Like they're being weakened of their gifts or maybe even their capabilities. Somebody here. Damn. Okay. Let me get one for this recordings in reverse. And that's why somebody thought that. And you know what? That's why somebody got this is a cycle. This is something that somebody could have kept doing over and over again. Somebody could have been addicted to trying to, like, end you. Like, they could have got a kick out of it. They could have got a kick out of it trying to, like, target somebody that is spiritually woke somebody that is like self-aware, somebody that is, you know, I don't know. Give me one for this. What was the crime that was committed here? And somebody thought that nobody would ever talk about this or something like that. This could also be somebody that really be like playing the part, y'all. This could be somebody that really is a part of the spiritual community, and or they, you know, swear they so fucking woke. Like they just know this, they know that, whatever. But this person got like a whole different side to them or something like that that they never discuss. They try to keep on the low or something like that. Somebody could be addicted to doing spell work and abuse and divination also. That could be a thing. What was the crime that was committed here? What was the crime that was committed here? What was this about that they thought nobody would talk about? This cycle they was caught up in. What's this about? A whole preacher. Give me one. Landfield. Sheesh. Oh, it's a mess. Somebody done made a big ass mess. Somebody done made a big ass mess. I don't think somebody is that smart, y'all. I just don't think somebody is that smart. Somebody could have thought that it would be so much other things going on that certain things that they had did, their trash, their dirt, would just get buried or some shit like that. Somebody could have also thought that they had really got rid of some shit for real, but I don't think they did. They could have thought that they threw some shit away, like they took it all the way to the landfill. But no, somebody could be being exposed by somebody could have like maybe a closeted spiritualist, Timu spiritualist or some shit like that, being exposed by like a real deal spiritualist. Like somebody that really is woke, somebody that really do know what the hell they talking about. You literally could be airing out all of the shit that they tried to like throw away and get rid of. They could have thought, no, I buried that in the landfill 2 times over. Now, how the hell is Divine Collective able to see it? How is Divine Collective speaking on it? How cutting through the illusions is here? How is everybody else don't see what's going on here, but Divine Collective could see? Divine Collective know? You could be like, no, it's at the landfill 2 clicks over to the right. It's right up under, it's like a Pizza Hut box right there. It's right up under that Pizza Hut box. Somebody here, Pizza Hut could be significant for somebody. Amazon could also be significant for a person. Somebody has, and this is going to be so specific. Y'all know those water containers, like the big blue ones? Or they was blue when I was little. I think they still blue. And after you're done with them, if you're not going to put more water in them and refill them, where I come from, we would start putting change and money in them and start filling them up. I don't know, somebody could have one of those in their house, or that could be a thing for somebody. I don't know what correlation that has to do with this. Yeah, it's like somebody could have been like saving, or somebody could have been tired of saving, or I don't know. That could be significant. Somebody just let you know this message is for you. Tell me about this landfill in reverse. Somebody thought they hid something. They thought they hid something well. I'm doing good. How are you? Trapped. Sheesh. Well, this could be a karmic couple. I told y'all this. This could be a Bonnie and Clyde type of situation. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yeah. Somebody could have thought that either some type of trap that they set for a person, that they had got rid of all of the evidence of that shit and that nobody would ever find out about it, nothing would ever come out about this. Somebody definitely could have tried to set another person up. I also feel like I said, somebody could be being exposed. Somebody could be being exposed, like, things could be coming to the light about some type of dirty deeds or dirty dealings that somebody had going on, and another person could be finding themselves like, on the run. I just said that somebody could be on the run from the law. Like, somebody could be like, some shit that they thought would never come out. People could be waking up to the fact that this person was involved in this, okay, and everything is being exposed. All of their trash is being like brought to the, like, just bust the damn bag open. Let's see what all you've been dealing with and doing, or some shit like that. Everything's being exposed, and they could have thought they got rid of some shit, like went to extreme measures to get rid of and discard some sort of evidence or something like that. Maybe cross their T's, dot their I's, or something like that. But if somebody is still caught up, they're still stuck or trapped, or there's still some type of consequences to whatever this is. Now, this does not have to be physical jail, physical prison. This could be spiritual, because for somebody here, this could be both also. A part of their spiritual judgment could be them going to physical prison. Like, that could be a thing. Somebody could definitely be running from the law, because there's something about some stealing, some dirty money or something like that. Maybe even money laundering. Somebody could have also been doing some shit, like I said, selling and receiving goods and getting their cut. Like I said, doing something strange for some change or something like that. I don't know what somebody had going on, but that is for somebody. And they could have been like on the move with that, like moving people or moving somebody around, or maybe move people around so that way they could reach clientele in different areas, if y'all get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If y'all get what I'm saying. So that could be a thing. I don't know who that's for, but that could be for somebody. Whatever it is, somebody's trying to run from their decisions, but I don't think they're going to be able to. Whoever they were partnered with, whoever they were, thank you. Whoever they were partnered with, whoever they were connected to, whatever type of couple this is, they didn't know what the hell they was doing. They didn't know what the hell they was doing coming up against you. Give me this right here. What's this lust and running, or this running from lust and this dirty money and swept up? Somebody thought that I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like there could have been somebody that was connected to you that got caught up with a person like really fast on some get rich quick scheme type of shit, and this could have been out of pure desperation for like because this person was so fucking broke, y'all. Like, somebody could have, like, we seen fast action and all of those different things. Thank y'all so much for all the roses. Somebody could have met a person and maybe, in a place of like, being in despair and darkness when it comes to their finances. I've been telling y'all that somebody was robbing Peter to pay Paul, and they didn't even have enough money to pay Paul ass, for real. They was still short. Like, somebody was fucked up when it comes to their finances, and they were in a desperate place. Thank you. They were in a very desperate place, y'all. To the point where they were willing to do whatever to get some type of financial opportunity that would have been life-changing with this Ace of Pentacles here. Like, this is a brand new beginning at life. It's like I can just leave all of that shit that I was bound to in the past. I'll be able to move on from all of that shit as if it never happened. This will create, this money that will come from this that we're doing is going to create a brand new reality for me, like one I've never experienced before. And somebody was desperate enough to do it. They were desperate enough to do it, and they could have thought that they were doing this with somebody that they were romantically involved with or something like that. I don't know what this is. I also feel like with this running, escape, denial, and excuses, you know, somebody that your past person could have been connected to could be like dissing their ass or ditching them, like for real. That could be a sidebar. Like, and I think I just said something about this like the other day, and I feel like we've said this in other messages. When it come to certain stuff like this, with these motherfuckers was breaking the law together, when the heat really start picking up, somebody gonna flip on the other person. And I think that whoever gets flipped on is not gonna be expecting to get flipped on. But this is not two people, like I said, they thought they were Bonnie and Clyde or some shit like that. But that wasn't the case at all. And it seemed like to me, yet again, we're talking about two people with this fast action and you know, falling in love, intense emotions, and all of this shit happening fast. This could be some folks that didn't even know each other like that for real, for real. Like somebody could have also been trying to use this as an opportunity to run from a mess that they've made in their life. Somebody here. Okay, give me one for this. Somebody thought they was gonna be able to leave some shit behind. They thought they was gonna do all this and just like dip out or something. Oh, hold on. We got another Head.Lioness in here. Oh, they is crazy. That is crazy as hell, man. That's crazy. Give me one. That's so crazy. Like, I'm like, damn. Give me one for this, please. Hey, Nancy. Devil inside. So, but they in reverse. Capricorn could be significant. Somebody is consumed with darkness. They let that shit out. Or they allow for their demons to control them. For some type of opportunity. This is somebody, because the devil reverse could also talk about somebody that, like, you know, they're choosing darkness. Like they're venturing into it. It's like, what's that about? Like that type of thing. Like you could get control over it, but instead you venture more into it type shit. Devil inside. I feel like somebody Give me one. Give me one. Just give me one, please. God damn. Like, what is this? Oh my God. Alright, well. There is something dealing with the water. Okay. And then outer space. Family, I do not have the energy to like do Morse code tonight. Okay. Shit. Somebody was trying to unalive another person. This was a goddamn like death ritual. Somebody could have sacrificed another person, y'all. There's a water sign involved, or there's something about somebody being in their feelings or something like that. Somebody needs to stabilize or balance their fucking emotions or something like that. Somebody could be like literally out of touch with like society, or like out of touch with reality. They could be out of touch with reality. Like they need to ground themselves. They need to heal or something like that. I also feel like somebody here, you are untouchable. Let me get one, please. Let me just get one. What happened here? Desert is in reverse. Yeah, I swear, I'm about to get up off here because I feel like I do not have the mental capacity to do this tonight. What the hell is this, Spirit? Give me this. Natural disaster in reverse. I'm barely hanging on right now. Spirit got me jumping through hoops right now. Shit. Okay. Okay. Natural disaster. Give me one more for this desert in reverse. Family. So this could be somebody you have a family with. Somebody was love bombing you. Somebody was trying to set you up. Somebody was trying to set you up. Somebody could have been trying to seduce another person. Somebody could have went from being real dry with you to being overly, you know, affectionate or something like that. Somebody was trying to set another person up to have some type of situation present itself. And it was supposed to look natural, maybe even self-inflicted or something like that. Somebody definitely wanted to transition another person up out of here or something like that. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is not working how somebody thought it would work. For somebody here, this could be somebody that you have a family with, somebody that you could have planned to build a family with, somebody, this could be some type of life insurance situation or something like that, especially when we see this Ace of Pentacles. Give me one more on this with this laundering, stealing, illegal in the family right here. So somebody was being like, somebody person is a part of a cult. Somebody person is a part of a cult, and these motherfuckers could move around from place to place or something like that, you know, doing some sort of work. We got this high priestess out here in reverse or something like that. Like they could move around from place to place doing work, giving offerings, attacking people, doing whatever the fuck they do. Okay, it could be a lot of moves that these people make. You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely some cult shit right here. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like this could have been, you know, somebody, look, whatever it is, these are some people that's fucking weak, yo. Like power supply is in reverse. Power supply is in reverse. Meeting is in reverse. These could be some weak ass individuals that maybe you ain't never even met before, which is so crazy because I just literally said something like this earlier today in a dream that I had. Okay, thank you to whoever just booked a session. I will talk to you. I don't know what time they say, but I will talk to you at your appointment, babe. Thank you. These could be some low vibrational, weak ass individuals that's in their, you know, ego or something like that. Somebody could stay in a very busy city where there's like maybe a lot of taxis and crowded streets with traffic and stuff like that. New York could be significant. Somebody stays in London is what I just heard. Somebody could stay in London, or in a country where the steering wheel is like on the right side of the car, like it's over there. I don't know how to explain that. I know it's on the left side for us in America. Like the steering wheel is on the other side. I don't know what country that is, but that's another thing that I just heard for somebody here. New Jersey is also significant for somebody. New York is significant. The East Coast could be significant for somebody. This is somebody, these motherfuckers felt like they was invincible or something like that. Somebody thought that they was literally about to get rid of another person. Somebody thought that they had really like crossed their T's and dotted their I's and that they were about to get rid of some motherfucking body. Heavy emphasis on the Caribbean for sure. Especially with all of this water out here and stuff like that. There could be somebody that's overseas or something like that. Or you could have a group of people from all over the place. These motherfuckers could be all over the place giving offerings and shit like that. Going all over the place to give offerings, to steal and siphon maybe money, resources, power sources, and things like that. Because these motherfuckers are weak. They're consumed with darkness. And I tell y'all that darkness is not able to, like, it cannot produce any light. So they got to steal it. They got to steal it. This could be somebody you have a family with. And you remember I said that? You remember I said that at the beginning? I was like, this could be somebody that you have a family with, or somebody in your family, or somebody wants to come in and set the record straight because they know they fucked up or something like that. Like somebody know that they fucked up or something like that. I said it at the very, very beginning. If you wasn't in here, it's fine. And so I don't know if this is somebody in, you know, your family, somebody that you had a family with, whatever this is. I feel like this is somebody that you could have had a family with, or somebody maybe you looked at like family or something like that. Give me one more on this. Thank you, thank you. Give me one more on this. Somebody was trying to make something look like it was natural, but it's not. And I feel like, y'all, this shit came out anyway. Somebody was trying to make some shit look like it was natural or something like that. Y'all really breaking some shit apart. Give me one more on this. Whatever this person, like, intuition is in reverse. Yeah, but these motherfuckers is dumb. And I just said this. Like, somebody thought that they had really broke some shit down. There could be a karmic male that's involved for somebody here. There could be a karmic male that's involved. This could be somebody that acts like a child or something like that. Hey, hold on real quick. Hold on. Thank you, Sweet B. I think that say Sweet B or Sweet Bella. Hold on real quick. Let me get baby girl up out of here because she's clearly trying to prostitute herself in my goddamn live, and we don't do that over here. Okay. There could be something about like some type of like oops baby or something like that, or this could be somebody. And remember we seen something about a pregnancy situation at the beginning. Like there could be, I don't know, she putting her goddamn contact information. Get your ass up out of here. It's something about some type of male and some type of accident. Maybe even a child could be involved or something like that or whatever. There could be a child that somebody could have had with a person on accident, or maybe there was some type of possibility or something like that. When we just seen pregnancy in reverse. And I remember I was like, somebody could think that a child belongs to them and it doesn't, because the person that they was connected to could have been a whore. That could be a thing. Okay, it's like I didn't mean to do it. Somebody was like crash dummy and some shit. Pull out game weak as fuck. Something like that. I don't know. It's a cute little baby. But whatever this is, it could also be something about somebody trying to there could be a karmic masculine energy that could have tried to like set up some type of accident or something along those lines. Maybe a car accident could be significant or something like that. Whoever this is, these folks' intuition was blocked. Their intuition was blocked. Give me one more about what they trapped in. What was this that they tried to get rid of, that they trapped in? Give me one more that they thought wouldn't come out. I knew it. This is something about some money, y'all. Somebody that they could have been romantically involved with, making some money moves about. This got something to do with some money, y'all. This was an offering, maybe even like a sacrifice for your life, for your power, for financial gains. Give me one more here. What's this about? Hidden is here. Hidden is here. What was hidden about this? Somebody was in secrecy doing, like, they was behind the scenes, hidden in plain sight, doing death rituals and giving offerings and sacrifices and shit like that, trying to free themselves of some type of like financial burden or strain that they were dealing with. This was about money. Somebody thought they was in love, and somebody was trying to sacrifice another fucking person. Somebody trying to sacrifice another person, and they thought that they got rid of everything, but we already seen somebody was dumb as fuck. It's like, yeah. Give me one more on this. Caregiver is in reverse. Sheesh. This could have been somebody that was really acting like they cared, or like they really was in your best, you know, in your corner, had your best interest at heart. It's something about some type of secrets, maybe even a secret marriage. Fire sign energy could be significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or something like that. Somebody could have been, it could have been something about maybe some type of false fake marriage or higher level of commitment or something like that. Somebody could have been promising you that to like make you really believe that they cared about you while they was hidden in plain sight, trying to sacrifice you for money. The fuck? Whatever these folks got going on, whatever they thought they had going on, they're not happy now. They ain't laughing and hee ha haing now. Everything ain't all good now. Somebody going through a lot of highs and lows. Harmony is in reverse. There is no balance. There is no peace. There is no stability. There ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Somebody thought they was finna be done penny pinching. They could have thought that they was finna try and love this. The squad could not even be cool no more. They could have thought they was finna try and love bomb you into like a sacrifice. Heavy emphasis. Like heavy emphasis on somebody thought that they were about to try and love bomb you into some type of fucking sacrifice or something like that. And this could be somebody crunchy ass ex that you could have boundaries in place with at this point. You could have had to defend yourself against this person. You could have got to the point where you said enough is enough. It was way too fucking disrespectful. Could have had to draw the line with this person. Let's see what's going on here. Somebody going to prison. Somebody going to prison. Emotional intelligence in reverse. Because they're reckless, they're emotionally unstable. Somebody could have thought that you was going to keep something a secret, or somebody, I don't know, y'all. Burning evidence, again, still in reverse. We just saw this last night. Somebody's not going to be, because it's something about you that cannot be kept a secret. Who you are, this is a psychopath. An abusive, conniving psychopath. Like, that's who this is. A fucking clown. And somebody could definitely be a streetwalker. Dasha, look, babe. Nah, we not talking about that right now, baby. Somebody could definitely be like into some freaky kinky things. Like for real, for real. Already knowing the tea. And they could have thought that nobody knew about this. They could have thought that nobody would know about this. Somebody could definitely be dealing with like a prostitute. I don't know. They could do something strange for change. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Cause I don't which cards we gonna go to? Let's go here. Let's get it. It's like shit. It's like I'm just like, come on, like, just, what the fuck y'all got going on, man? It's like people be doing so much. It's like, dude, you do not have to do all of this crazy ass shit. You do not have to do all of this crazy ass shit, like. But I mean, I don't know. Somebody thought that they was like, what is it called? Something in the brain. Pinky in the brain? Pinky in the brain. What is that? That's a cartoon? Pinky. Was that thing smart or was it dumb? What was that? Whatever. P. Diddy, y'all funny. Pinky in the brain. Pinky was dumb. Somebody was dumb. That's why I'm like, was that thing smart or was it dumb? That's funny. There was two rats. The brain was smart. They tried to take over the world? That is hilarious. Hold on real quick, y'all. That's funny to me. That's funny. So they tried to take over the world? It was two mouses? I'm going to have to look into that. So somebody was dumb, and one of the mouse or one of the rats was dumb, and the other one was smart, and they was trying to take over the world. What the fuck? Okay, I'm going to have to look into that. That could definitely be, that's like, that could be way before my time. Like, but I'm just like, I just heard peaky in the brain. Like, my ancestors are hilarious. Okay. Okay. World domination. These motherfuckers here. I told y'all they thought they was Bonnie and Clyde or some shit like that. And somebody could have been like smack dead in your face. They was always failing in the end. Oh my goodness. Somebody could have been smack dead in your face, hidden in plain sight, or at least they thought they was. Somebody also thought that like you would never think that they would do certain things, or like, and that's why I said this could be the type of person that like has a, you know, has created some type of illusion to where people like outside of this dark lifestyle that they live would never suspect a thing. Okay? Like, would never suspect a thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that somebody could have thought that they had you fooled as well. Like, they could have thought that they had you fooled. Somebody was right up under your nose doing, like, death sacrifices on you. And I hate to say it like that, you know? And somebody could have tried to make it seem like they really cared about you. But it's something about, like, with caregiver in reverse, this person could have done something to expose themselves. And like we said, like, could have done something to expose themselves and let you know, like, nah, you do not give a fuck about me. Like, you could have had to got to the point where you had to defend yourself and put boundaries in place with this person, because it's like enough is enough. Like, somebody could have thought like they would keep like you around until a job was done or something like that. Tell me more about this. What's this about? What's this about? What is it about? I might go to a different deck. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, thank you. The Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. Give me one more. Give me one more. Somebody tried to do some type of work on a star. Give me one more. The Four of Wands is in reverse. Somebody... Give me one more. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be significant. Somebody wasted their time, y'all. Somebody wasted their time trying to do some type of work or doing work on like somebody that is really, you know, powerful. You know, your faith is really strong. You could also be very intuitive and spiritually woke or something along those, like you cut through illusions, you see through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could have thought that you would be susceptible to some sort of like trickery, some type of you know, ritualistic work that was done against you. But again, you were way too powerful for this. You are way too tapped in with your spirit guides, with the Most High God, for you to fall victim to this type of shit. And I feel like for somebody here, you could have got some type of signs, synchronicities, receive some type of download, some sort of intuitive nudge to let you know that a person who was like in your face pretending like they really cared about you, like you could have got some sort of insight from your spirit guides that let you know, nah, it's time to put some boundaries in place with this person. With the Four of Wands here, somebody could have been, you know, really trying to, with the Four of Wands in reverse, could have been trying to make it seem like they were really supporting you. But the Four of Wands reverse can also be looked at like somebody showing fake support. You know what I'm saying? It's like they, you know, it ain't genuine, it ain't sincere, like that type of thing or whatever. This could have also been somebody that could have been trying to make it seem like they was really giving a fuck about you as a way to be a distraction to you in some type of way, if that makes sense. Whatever it is, somebody wasted a lot of time. It's a community of people that wasted a lot of time. Whatever this is that they thought would be like, you know, the outcome of this situation, whatever stability that they thought, somebody could have like thought they was going to be able to buy a new crib. They could have thought they was going to be, you know, living in some nice ass community or something like that, or whatever the case may be. They could have thought that it was only a matter of time before this shit hit or something like that, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Not at all. This is also a community of people. We seen that this is a cult, so we're gonna, you know, acknowledge them for what the fuck they consider themselves. This cult of, you know, group of people, they're not stable enough and organized enough within this organization This is the most, you know, dysfunctional, corrupt organization is what I just heard. I just keep hearing they're idiots. They're all idiots. I don't know. They're idiots. They're all idiots is what I just keep hearing, y'all. Like, it's like, definitely didn't achieve anything that they set out to achieve. And give me more. Give me more. What happened here? The Ace of Wands is in reverse. Yeah. The Ace of Wands is in reverse. They give me 5 wands in reverse. Whatever this is that they thought they was creating, it's been blocked. It's been blocked. We already know that it got blocked because Death is in reverse and Beach is in reverse. We already know that it was basically denied. It was denied. It wasn't accepted. The offer was rejected. It was a dirty offer. Somebody thought that they were about to create some type of new, stable, exciting beginning for themselves. But with the Ace of Wands in reverse, this was the dumbest fucking idea that they could have, like, that's why I just keep hearing they're idiots. They're all idiots. They're idiots is what I keep hearing. This was the dumbest idea. Okay. And I feel like, you know, there could be within this cult, this community of people, like there could be a lot of like pointing fingers at each other on why it didn't work or what went wrong or something like that. Like these folks could be at odds. And I think I said that. I just said something about the squad being in reverse. So these folks could not even be really kicking shit like that for real at this point. Because it didn't work. It was blocked. Tell me more about it. Give me one more. I also feel like I can look at this like somebody could have 10 of Swords in reverse. Somebody could have like tried to keep you in some like on again, off again type of situation with them where they would betray you. And I feel like we just got a message like this last night. And I literally, y'all, this is so crazy because didn't I just say this last night? If you was in here last night and you heard me say this person could have gotten so bad with the shit that they was doing to you I said something along the lines of you could have been like, if I don't leave now, I'm not going to ever be able to. I might not ever be able to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm getting. And now that this makes so much more sense. And then for us to see that like somebody got a kick out of we saw that somebody got a kick out of being abusive towards you. Like literally, we saw that. And I'm seeing like the thrills and bad decisions, but they chose not to change and to heal. Like somebody chose, and that's what I just said when we seen the devil in reverse. They chose to venture more into the darkness. They could have changed. They ran from self-reflecting. Okay? Somebody wanted some type of get rich quick scheme or something like that. The reason why this person didn't choose to work with you and instead they chose to try and sacrifice you is because this is somebody that already had like a lot of disdain and resentment, you know, jealousy and envy towards you. But this could have been somebody that did not want to let you go. And I feel like the reason why somebody could have been trying to love bomb you, somebody like we just saw, somebody could be trying to come back around to try and like finish what the fuck they started. So that way, if y'all remember what I said at the end of last night's reading, I was like, somebody is trying to come back to you and give you an offer so that way, whatever they did that's backfiring on them, it could go back to you like it was originally supposed to, and it'll come up off of them. It'll come up off of them because see, right now, somebody getting their ass worked right now. Okay, because it was rejected. It was rejected. This offer that they gave for your life was rejected. It was blocked. Tell me more about it. Tell me more about it. This could have been somebody that constantly betrayed you and then didn't want to let you go. Want to come back begging to keep wasting your time, like maybe trying to stall you out from leaving, distract you from leaving, and keep you caught up in and what did we just say last night? We just said something about a home environment. The Four of Wands is out here, some type of unstable home environment where there could have been a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, a lot of arguments, a lot of, lack of, support and stability and shit like that within a home environment. And we just saw, we just saw that somebody is terrified and stressing about what they was doing behind closed doors being exposed. If you did not catch the live and you're new here, if you did not catch the live from last night, the Service Plus button will get you right there to the, the YouTube page where you'll be able to get caught up on lives. And this will make so much sense to you. I'm also going to pin it somewhere on the replay. Thank y'all for 500. I'm also going to pin it somewhere on this replay so that way you'll be able to just like click right on it and know exactly which one I'm talking about. So you guys, don't worry. You'll be able to catch up on it. But it just makes so much more sense. It makes so much more sense. Thank you. Yeah. I'm always, if it's like, pause real quick. If I feel like we had a conversation about something and then we got a like more in-depth clarity on it, like the following reading, if I feel like they correlate, I'm gonna always like pin it, like add a little note at the top of that of one of those videos, if not both of them, so that way y'all can like put the two together and get the full message. Because sometimes my spirit guides do it like that. We can't get everything covered in one session. Tell me more about this, because goddamn 11:20. Give me more. What happened here? The Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody is so crazy, y'all. Somebody is so crazy that they were like really like imagining, like maybe even daydreaming, like this is a psychopath. We seen that. Somebody is crazy as hell. Like they knew what they were like attempting to do to you. And this person, I just feel like was just like imagining like how good they life was finna be like after the fact. They wasn't even giving a fuck about what they were like, attempting to do, like the severity of what they were doing. The Knight of Cups in reverse is somebody that really could have been like trying to play sweet and innocent. This could be the persona that this person carries about themselves to get over on people, maybe even to get over on you, to get people to let their guard down with them so that way they could take advantage of people or something like that. Y'all, what did this person have going on, Spirit? What did this person have going on? This is somebody that was jealous of you. I also feel like the Four of Cups is in reverse. I also feel like this is somebody that, could have known what type of path you were trying to take to get yourself stable or something like that, or some type of new beginning that you could have been trying to create for yourself. And I feel like this is somebody that purposely went out of their way to distract you from it. I feel like somebody thought that they were really about to be able to like heal some sort of instability within themselves or something like that by putting you down or something. And it was only a matter of time before this came in, but it's not coming in. What else we need to know about this offering? The Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody made a conscious decision. When an offer or a proposition was brought to their attention, they were fully aware. With the Four of Cups in reverse, they were fully aware of what was being like pitched to them, what they were required to do, what would be the outcome, and what they could expect. And like I said, somebody here, this person jumped on it. They jumped on it. Ooh. Like, the heavy emphasis on that. Heavy emphasis on that. Somebody was like ready to go. Like I said, somebody like, what we need to do to get this money. what we need to do to get this money. Somebody knew exactly what was going on. But I think they knew exactly what they were like getting themselves caught up with, but I don't think this person really accounted for the severity of who they were trying to sacrifice. Like, for real, for real. Give me more about this. Why did this person like think that there would be no consequences? Why did this person think that there would be no consequences for this? I just want one, please. I'm gonna just start pulling them. Because they thought they had prepared everything. 3 of Wands. They thought they had put a great plan in place and that everything was going according to plan with the 3 of Wands. That they just needed to be patient and wait for it to come in. Give me one more. About why did they feel like, because they feel like they had put a perfect plan together, y'all. These are some ignorant folks. They rushed, though. Tell me more about it. The 5 of Wands is in reverse. Somebody thought that they had blocked your forward movement, collective. Somebody thought that they had like maybe even like stalled you out, trapped you. I said that. Somebody could have thought that they had trapped you or something like that. Somebody is caught in the same trap that they set for you. And that's why these motherfuckers is in debt with death. Because like I told y'all, you can't just be going and giving offerings and shit like that. You can't just be going and giving offerings and shit like that and thinking that, you know, like, because this spiritual shit is serious. Thank you. Like, you can't be just doing that. Because like I said the other day when we got that somebody's in debt with death. Whatever they were offering, they wasn't able to produce it because it was a dirty offer. So it was rejected. It was rejected. You're not there. You know what I'm saying? You're not there to fulfill this offering to whoever this deity or whoever this is that they petitioned. You know what I'm saying? You're not there. Hold on. Yes.
Do you want any of the food?
No, baby, y'all go ahead. Okay. So somebody still got to pay that back, though. Somebody still got to pay that back, though. Like, thank you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They gave an offering. They gave offerings, and like I said, you got some people that be thinking and like you just gonna go and do some shit, and then you just gonna it didn't work, so I'm just gonna move on, and that's gonna be that. And it's like no, you came over here and you did this, that, and the third, and then you gave me a faulty offer, like you gave me a dirty offer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's rules and it's levels in spirituality. Like for real, you cannot just be doing anything. And I think that somebody could have thought that they had really like stopped you or like trapped you up or something like that, like blocked your forward movement or something like that, like you wasn't going anywhere. Somebody could have been, it could have been very important for somebody here, for this person to make peace with you after some type of fight or something like that. And they could have thought that they had did that, being like, you know, narcissistic and like love bombing you or something like that, giving you a faulty love offer or something like that. It's something about just being patient and waiting for it to come in. But I think that it was important for this person to keep you in a certain place. Like you needed to be in a certain place for this thing to work out, but you're not there. You're not there. And I think that somebody here, they thought that there wouldn't be any consequences because maybe just a split moment in time, you were there. You were there, but I don't think this person was banking on or counting on you drawing the line with them. I don't think this person was like, you know, if this is somebody that was constantly attacking you, and I just said this last night, somebody was actively trying to break down your spirits to the point where you start settling for less than you deserve. You be willing to be a part of a love triangle. You just, you know, be like, you know, accepting of the environment, this hostile, toxic environment that somebody was creating for you. And they found joy in doing that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for 550. Damn, 55. I appreciate that. Somebody did not think that you would get to a point where you would be like, I've had enough. And not only would you say I've had enough, but you would leave this person behind and never look back. I think that somebody thought that there would be no consequences for what they were doing. For one, because they were spiritually attacking you. Like there was a lot of abuse of divination here. And you know, with the society that we live in, there's still a lot of people that are like, oh no, you know, there's no way that could have happened. Natural disaster is here, but it's in reverse. Somebody could have been trying to spiritually attack you in a way to where you would transition, but maybe to, you know, normal people, I don't know what the fuck you call them, people outside of the spiritual community, they would think, oh, it was natural causes, or it was self-inflicted or something like that. Whole time that was not the case. But I think that somebody thought that would protect them, as well as you sitting in place where you needed to be in position, but you weren't. You're not there. You're not there. But they've done a lot. They've done a lot. And y'all remember we had burning evidence in reverse last night. And we got landfill in reverse tonight. So they did way too much. They did way too much. They made too much of a fucking mess. They left too much of a track record to try and like get out of this. And then on top of that, you're still alive. You're still alive. They thought they just had to be patient. Like they figured they put the perfect plan in place. Tell me a little bit more about their plan. What did they prepare? What did they prepare? Tell me a little bit more about what they prepared. The Two of Swords is here. What's this Two of Swords about for what they prepared? What's the Two of Swords about? Thank you. The Seven of Wands. Somebody was attacking you. They attacked you. They made challenges for you. Somebody like set certain things up to where you would have to make really challenging, life-altering decisions. Like to keep control of some shit. Like you could have really had to stand your ground with somebody that was like really like vicious. Look at these dogs. I tell y'all that every time. Every time I see this little baby, he done ran out of his goddamn sandals trying to get away from these savages. Okay? Trying to protect himself and fight back from these goddamn dogs. Okay? You could have been finding yourself having to make some really challenging decisions, or going through some really like, you know, intense life moments or something like that, where you could have been feeling like you were being attacked or something along those lines. This was all being done. Somebody, you got a dark priestess here. You got a dark priestess here. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, maybe prior to you even like peeping game on what was going on, you could have been like, you know, susceptible. Like you could have been receiving little hits until your spirit guides was able to get through to you in one way or another to like, no, we got to get the fuck on. Like it's time to go. Like that type of thing. For that light bulb finally went off. Like, oh, hold on a second. I might be in danger over here. Like you do not care for real, for real. It's also something about trying to block you from being able to make certain decisions like that you knew you needed to do. Give me more. What was they playing? The Ace of Pentacles. This is these folks, whoever this is, a part of their plan was to block you from being able to get to certain opportunities. So they made it really challenging for you. They made it really, really challenging for you. You had to stand your guard. You went through a lot of obstacles and things like that or whatever, needing to protect yourself and things like that. You could have had to work really, really hard. This was all being strategically done. And somebody was doing this in an effort to keep you in a certain place. So that way they could have time for whatever the fuck they was working on behind the scenes, like right in front of your face. They would have time for it to hit the way that it needed to hit. And then they would be the one that get the opportunity. Thank y'all for 600K. I appreciate it. Like that's what this was. They figured that it would never come back to them because they were attacking you spiritually. This could also be somebody, we kept seeing like the unaliving, like the self-unaliving card in reverse. And then the homicide card in reverse. So this could have been somebody that they could have been sending you so much psychological like warfare. Like they could have been trying to get you to like self-delete in a way of making it look like it was natural, but it really wouldn't have been natural. You were being attacked. Maybe dealing with so many challenges and being overwhelmed and all of these different things, having to stand on business through all of these different decisions and shit like that. Like, damn, back to back, I feel like I'm getting, hit back to back with certain shit in life. Like this was all being set up this way to keep you stuck in a position so that way they can finish out what they were doing. But the thing about it is it never really mattered, y'all, for real, because the offering itself, the spell work itself was rejected. The spell work was rejected. And that's why somebody is in debt with death. That's why, because like we just saw, somebody here, you are in star energy. You're in star energy. Ace of Pentacles energy. The divine has opportunities and offerings set up for you. Come in. No, baby, I'm okay. Y'all go ahead. Thank y'all for asking. I appreciate that. You have a purpose on your life, and it's certain opportunities that you're going to receive that are not going to only impact you in your life, but you're going to know what to do with them to be able to be an asset to other people who you come in contact with. Yeah, they both came up here like, are you sure you don't want none? Because we about to max this out if you don't. We trying to be considerate of you, lady. Like, are you sure you don't want any of this food? Like, no, let me go ask her myself. Because, nah, I'm good. So that's what this is. Okay. Tell me about this money over here. What happened over here? Hey, I'm good. How are you? Uh-oh. Oh, there you go again. What's this about? Thank you. Oh, he came out anyway. Again. The Knight of Wands is here. Somebody rushed into this. They were very passionate about this too. Like, they felt really moved to do this work. Heavy emphasis on that. They took action, like full speed ahead. Tell me more about it. Does that the King of Cups in reverse? This is somebody, y'all, that moves really fast when it comes to like love and passion and shit like that. This is, again, a psychopath. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, masculine energy could be significant for somebody here. Heavy emphasis on Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well. Leo and heavy emphasis on a Cancer could be significant. This is somebody that is extremely emotionally unstable. Somebody here. This is also somebody that could like sleep around a lot, like a whole lot. Give me more. What's going on with this King of Cups reverse? What do we need to know about him? The 7 of Cups is in reverse. That's 8 Cups in reverse. Muggs was quick to walk away from some shit. But they coming back though. Or this is somebody that could have went back to somebody from their past that maybe they had like still had a lot of passion for, or they went back to some type of lifestyle or something from their past that they still got a kick out of. They still was interested in this. Somebody like fast money, fast this, fast that. Somebody ain't got no patience. Somebody can't sit still. This person's judgment is clouded. This is somebody that likes to, you know, love bomb, emotionally manipulate people with certain love gestures and things like that, moving real fast with people or something like that to be able to like make themselves look like they are, thank you, option of substance or something along those lines. Or this is an opportunist. This is somebody that could use sex and emotions, like emotional manipulation, to take advantage of people and get certain opportunities. Tell me more about it. This person, whoever this King of Cups reverse is, they were too emotionally immature, or they lacked emotional awareness in some type of way. I don't think this person realized that they were being tricked, or there was some type of illusion that was being created for them. Tell me more about this illusion that was being created for them. By the Magician. Wow, big Gemini energy. They thought they was dealing with somebody powerful. The Magician. Okay, but we know that the High Priestess in reverse. So this is somebody that could look like they know what the fuck they talk about, but this bitch don't know what she talk about. She don't know what she talk about. Tell me about the Magician. What's the illusion that the Magician was creating? Somebody said they was finna be able to make this person's dreams come true. The 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. It said, you've been broke your whole life. Your family that you come from is broke too. I got all the resources. I can tell you exactly what I need and what you need to do. And I can bring in all of that for you. You in debt, you in struggle, you're in hardship when it comes to finances, you're unstable. I'm powerful enough to be able to pull this shit off. I can help you with that. Change the whole trajectory of your family. You know? Somebody figured they got caught up with somebody that had it all figured out and will be able to help them reach their goals, or, you know, manifest some type of financial, like, life-changing, family, like, generational, like, changing money for a person. But whoever this Magician is, this is somebody that is like, you know, when you looking at anybody, and for those of you who don't do your own candle work and stuff like that, when you're getting work done by anybody that say that they are like spiritually gifted, and able to bring in certain like things, especially when it comes to material money, like, you know, that sort of thing, like, you just gotta really do your due diligence, because you gotta observe that person and see, like, as much as you can, what type of life do they live, like, how are they living, Like that sort of thing. What have they manifested for themselves, if that makes sense, before you just start giving this person access to your energy and your information and allowing for them to do work on your behalf, because you still could be held responsible for it, even if somebody, you know. But this is a situation where whoever this person is that was connected to you, they knew exactly what they were getting themselves into. You know? They knew exactly what they were getting themselves. They knew what they were committing themselves into when they went to this person or when they connected with this person. So, you know, it is no, oh, I was unsure, you know, I didn't know, they tricked me. Somebody definitely got tricked, but they went into this knowing the damage that they were about to do. They did. Tell me more about it. It's like this person could have been promising to like be powerful. Queen of Cups, like they could have been coming off like, again, like they were very intuitive, very loving, and all of these different things. Maybe had this person best interest at heart or something like that. Whoever this person is, I don't know, y'all. I just feel like that could have been a trick. I also feel like I can look at this. I got a couple out here now. What was these two trying to manifest? What the hell? The Knight of Pentacles. Why was things moving so slow for them? Because they didn't have no money. Okay, Five of Pentacles. They were in poverty. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. I will check it. I got you. I see it. Now they saying check your inbox for me. I will check it when I get off of here. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me just make sure I ain't miss nobody. Ooh, y'all. I'll see what's going on when I get off here. Anybody, if you connect with me, you hit that service plus button or something like that, I can't see. It's like automatic responses, y'all, that I set up, you know. I can't get on there and say anything back to you. That's another reason. Like, my hands are right here. I'm not following anybody. I'm not messaging you. I'm literally right here. So if you're getting anything from a page that looks like me, it's not me. Okay? It's a fake page. All right? All right? Okay. So, y'all, I'm having a hard time right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's the role that the Queen of Cups played? I'm really trying to finish this, y'all. I really am. The King of Wands in reverse. The Strength in reverse. Okay. You guys, you was in a connection with a person and y'all could have been like, y'all could have been struggling. Like when it comes to finances or something like that, like y'all could have been struggling. You know, that's just what it is. Like, you know, it could have been like we getting by, but it could be better type shit, you know. And I feel like, I hate to say it like this, but the King of Cups in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Cups coming out in the upright, I feel like this could be a situation where the masculine energy was just unstable and egotistical and like just not grounded in their emotions or something like that. Very, you know, insecure, or maybe even like really prideful or something like that. This is somebody that, like I said, they don't have no patience. And I feel like this could be somebody that felt like the process with you and doing it the right way, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, in order to stabilize some things and bring balance to some things. I feel like somebody felt like that shit was taking too long. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to do that. This is somebody, the King of Wands in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse. Again, this is a psychopath. This is somebody that's ruthless. This is somebody that's selfish. They only give a fuck about themselves. They wanted their way. They wanted how they wanted, you know, so on and so forth. They're very prideful and arrogant, you know, and this is somebody that thought that they would go in this other direction. Like, and you know, I honestly feel like for somebody here, this is a distorted soulmate. For somebody here, you and this person could have really done something amazing. Like I told y'all last night, the Ten of Pentacles is out here in reverse. This was a very, very important contract that you had with this person. And not only did this person like fumble the contract, like they just outright destroyed this contract. They tried to sacrifice you. Like, it's like, how bad and how stupid can you be? It's like, okay, maybe you can bounce back from just like, you know, not loving Divine Collective and just going on and choosing somebody else. But you tried to sacrifice your soulmate? Like, how fucking dumb could you be? Like, and you knowingly did it. You knowingly did it. Yeah. This is definitely not being accepted in the spiritual realm. It's like there is immediate like consequences. And I think I said this last night. Whatever the hell they sent to you, it's going back, and it's going back fast. It's like going back, and it's going back fast. This is somebody that they lacked patience. They could not sit still. Somebody wanted it fast. They wanted it quick. They wanted it now. And I just feel like somebody was like, you know, quick to jump on the first opportunity that, you know, came. Like, okay, so you saying I can get a life-changing amount of money? I already feel a type of way about Divine Collective anyway. You know, that's another thing. It's like, damn, why do you have all of this hatred? And we saw last night somebody, you still in Queen of Cups energy, y'all. You still in, you can pray for anybody you want to pray for, babe. That's between you and your spirit guides. I mean, but you know, some things are above our spiritual pay and pray grade. Okay, for somebody here. But this is somebody like you was showing up in all of this loving energy. You're a healer. You came into this person's life to like help them heal trauma bonds, you know, childhood, you know, somebody was neglected as a child. I just heard childhood neglect. Damn. For somebody here just being in some sort of place of lack or something, struggle, some type of poverty or something like that. You came in and was supposed to like you was trying to work with this person. But I think that this is somebody that couldn't stand you for how happy you was. Like we just saw this last night. Somebody couldn't stand you for like they hated how happy you were. Like, despite everything that you done been through, everything that they even attempted to do to you on top of the other shit that life put you through, you still was choosing to be a good person when this person here was choosing to be a dark individual. Like somebody got a kick out of trying to trigger you into being just as dark as they are. You know, like that's what this was. And it's so crazy because like this is somebody that like, I hate to say it, but somebody could have been too far gone. They were way too desperate, like for greed or some shit like that. What did they try to hide? Let me get to it, because I just feel like somebody went towards a person that they thought were real powerful and magical and was able to just like on some fairy tale shit, like, you know, I just heard bibbity bobbity boo. Like, what the hell? Like, somebody didn't look into some shit enough or something like that when they should have. Like, we got the high priestess in reverse. This is somebody that seemed like they knew what they was talking about, but you can't not trust anything that this motherfucker say. It's like, no. What was they trying to hide? The 10 of Wands is here. What's this 10 of Wands? All the shit that they was doing. The King of Pentacles in reverse. All the shit that they was doing. Like, y'all, somebody, I'm like disgusted. Somebody is so obsessed with wealth. All of the things they was trying to hide, all of the different things that they was doing to rid themselves of this financial hardship that they were dealing with. They did this over and over and over again, y'all. Somebody did a lot. Like I said, they did so much, they left a paper trail. And I did not just say something about some type of white piece of paper, like a document or something like that. I literally just dreamed about some type of document. It's multiple copies of a document or something like that. I literally just dreamed about this earlier today. It's in my story for those of y'all that didn't catch that dream talk. Okay, somebody, like, they took on a lot. They took on a lot trying to like rid themselves of some type of burden or hardship or something like that. When it came to their finances, the King of Pentacles is in reverse. This is somebody, again, that's obsessed with greed, and they will work their ass off. They will work their ass off, make a check, blow it all, and then do it all over again. Heavy emphasis on somebody could be in a lot of debt, and somebody could be in like credit card debt or something like that. Again, somebody could be living above their means or something like that. This person was trying to hide just how much shit they did. You know, they thought that nobody would talk about this. They thought that, and they got a kick out of doing all of this. That's the crazy part about it. They literally had a ball trying, and I just said this last night. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try this. This don't work over here. Okay, let me reach out. Let me branch out. This is a whole cult. I just said this. Somebody's a part of a whole cult. This person could have been like, okay, I've been trying to do this by myself for X amount of time. I have not been able to do this. Let me reach out and get other guidance or connect with other people that are like-minded. Okay, boom. Now I got a partner that hates Divine Collective just as much as I do, and they swear they know what the fuck they're talking about, but they don't. Okay, this person, like I just said last night, they was not supposed to go towards whoever this sneaky link or hidden lover is that they were dealing with in the background, but they did. They were supposed to work with you. They were supposed to look at themselves in the mirror and get themselves under control. All of this hard work that they were willing to do, trying to come up on some bullshit, you know, they made so many they was committed to making bad choices, y'all. They were committed to making bad choices, like on some egotistical bullshit, instead of being that committed into becoming a better version of themselves, so that way they can actually heal and receive and reap the fruits of their hard work. The universe and the Most High God is always going to reward us, you know, in one way or another for our efforts and our hard work, especially when the intentions are pure and you know, you got good intentions for the work that you're doing. There's always going to be rewards. I don't care what nobody say. I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I'm saying? It might not come exactly when you want it to come, but it always come exactly when it needs to come. You know what I'm saying? And so this is somebody that worked their ass off doing all the wrong work. Like, they were dedicated and disciplined. They were quick to jump on these opportunities and do whatever do whatever, trying to have some type of come up. This could be somebody that makes a lot of like risky financial decisions, trying to portray themselves to like they live a certain way, or this is somebody that desperately wants to live a certain type of lifestyle. Like it could be like full on desperation. And we see that over here to the point where it's like somebody was willing to do whatever is by any means necessary, to the point where they're so far gone off the deep end trying to like come up, they're not even able, like emotional intelligence in reverse, intuition in reverse. It's like you're not even like, you're not realizing the severity. Like you're in alignment with what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You're coherent enough. You're committing to this dark ass heinous work that you're doing, but you're not really like processing this all the way through. The King of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that is ruthless and they have all of these fucking expectations, but they're really not getting the grand scheme of things. Like they're really not getting the big picture here. They're really not getting the big picture here. Somebody could be a CDL driver, because somebody could, when I just said get the big picture, that just reminded me of the Smith system. Somebody wasn't looking far enough ahead. Somebody was not getting the big picture or some shit like that. Okay. That's what this is. They was just, you know, full speed ahead or some dumbass shit like that, you know. Intuition blocked. Intuition blocked. And whatever this is, that somebody thought they was finna like sacrifice somebody that's like innocent. The Queen of Cups is in the upright. And they thought they connected with somebody that was really powerful. They didn't want to take this one step at a time and really build this shit like from the ground up on a solid foundation. They thought they would cut corners, and that's exactly why they're in the position. They enjoyed doing that too, y'all. They thought nobody would ever talk about it. They thought that, you know, the illusion and the trickery that they did, you know, they thought that would be good enough to get you, you know, trapped up, get you caught up in them. But you're way too spiritually aware. You're way too intuitive with the Queen of Cups here. You was able to see through this person and their bullshit, all of their illusions and stuff like that. Somebody here, you're way too emotionally stable. Like somebody is like they're like out of line is what I just heard. It's like the audacity of you. Somebody like is like a child when it comes to their emotional maturity. It's like a kid trying to play a trick on an adult. You know, and it's like, you know, I just seen you go hide over there. Like you're playing hide and seek up under the bed, and I see your feet. You know, I see your feet right there. You know what I'm saying? I know you're right there. You know, it's something about like this shit was like child's play, you know, to somebody that's as emotionally intelligent and spiritually, you know, aligned and awakened as you are. Like it's like, that's why it's like it came to the point where it was like, you know what, enough is enough. It's like, okay, you know how that be with kids. You be like, okay, that was cute for a little bit, you know, I'll let you slide. It was cute for a little bit, but now I see your ass getting out of line with this. We're gonna have to put some boundaries in place. Put your ass right in a corner permanently, okay? Like that's what this is. Like you could have had to cut this person off. You could have had to cut this person off because you could have realized they was getting a kick out of doing this shit to you. Tell me about this money over here. What they running from? Oh my God, bad news. Thank you. Failure. Ten of Swords. A painful ending. Losses, defeat. Look at that. You know what I think is always so crazy when I see this? And you know, this is another card where it's like, y'all see that look like a maybe a highway road. Colorado is significant. What is that? It's a strip of land. It's a strip of road. And is that route? I just channeled Route 666. And that's like a long strip of road. We already discussed this. But I feel like it's like just land, right? It's like nothing on the sides. It's 66, Route 66. My bad, I said 666. I mean, you know. But it's like nothing. I don't know. Like, but this could be going more towards the East Coast. Not East Coast, the West Coast side of it. Like, I don't know, for somebody here, it's something about a lot of travel. It's something about travel and like the desert. Like, so somebody could stay in a place or in an area. Arizona is also another thing that I'm hearing, where there's like deserts and long stretches of like highway road where it's just nothing but like dry, open, like areas. And then you got the road, if that makes sense. Who the fuck stabs teddy bears? I told y'all, this is a psychopath. Crazy. This person is trying to run from some type of painful ending. Why did that just remind me of, what was that? Is that Toy Story 3? When they went to the daycare and they was, what was that? The teddy bear that was a bad teddy bear or something like that. I'm very mean. Like, and they got kicked out. Like they left him on the side of the road and he became an angry bear or something like that. I just seen somebody say that was the teddy. Yeah, voodoo dolls could definitely be a thing also for somebody here. That could be a thing. But this is somebody that's running from some type of painful ending. Tell me about this ending. I can't remember exactly which Toy Story that was. That was Loso. Yeah. Come on. What's the Ten of Swords look like for them? Thank you. The Empress and the Fool. In reverse. Somebody's too stable. Somebody's too stable. Somebody's too spiritually awakened also. Like, you're way too, like, you've evolved in some sort of way. And I feel like this is somebody, you know not to go back towards this person. You're not taking any action towards this person. You're too busy building your new beginning, creating a new life for yourself. And you're doing really, really good at that also. Somebody is very abundant. We just saw that. We already seen this, something about like you had some type of life-changing opportunities coming in. We already seen that yesterday. Like in the reading that we had last night. Like, we already know what the divine got in store for somebody here. Like, for real. And there's something about this person, like somebody tried to sacrifice an empress, an emperor, a star. The true Ace of Pentacles, like being connected to you is the opportunity of a lifetime within itself. Somebody here. All this person needed to do was get themselves under control and do the work with you. And they could have had it all. They could have literally had it all and been in favor, like, of the divine. Like, the divine would have been pleased with them. They would have had it all right along with you. But somebody was so controlled by envy and jealousy and hatred and their own demons controlling them. They enjoyed darkness. They enjoyed the shit. Like, you got some people that's like, damn, you want to save them so bad, but you can't because they enjoy being the version of themselves that they are. They don't want to be saved. And sometimes those are some of the hardest people to walk away from, is because like they just don't see it, or maybe they do. You got more faith, you got more hope for them or some shit like that than they have for themselves. Like, this could have been somebody, like we said in like several other readings, this person could have just completely given up and lost faith. because they could have felt like, you know, the universe was handing them so many shitty, you know what I'm saying, like shitty cards, like shitty hands, if that makes sense. Somebody could have been caught up in some type of lifestyle, doing some shit, and maybe they was seeing little results, and somebody could have thought that this right here was the life-changing opportunity. And yes, it was dark, but somebody was willing to do that. But the most like important aspect of this is it wasn't just to anybody that they tried to do this to. This person is scared. This person is going to take a loss. This person knows that when it's all said and done, things will end very painfully for them. Hey, Steph, thank you for that heart, me. This will end very like painfully for them. They will experience a great loss. They have experienced defeat. They will not be able to continue taking action towards you with the Fool in reverse. You're way too powerful. You're way too powerful. Yeah, like, you know, if somebody thought you was finna be in some type of drought or something like that, where things weren't going to prosper for you with the desert out here in reverse, that's just not what's happening. That's just not what's happening. Like, you are stable. You are continuing to evolve. You're continuing to, you know, elevate your life in all of these different, like, phenomenal ways. You look really fucking good. Somebody here, somebody's a dog mom. Somebody is like, it's like, y'all see those little eggs right there? This is my first time ever noticing this about this card. I never noticed that she got 3 golden eggs next to her. Somebody here, why is that putting me in the mindset of Jack and the Beanstalk? And y'all know I always got a goddamn movie. But it's like, it's something about... You done, like, you could just be waiting for some shit to hatch. Like, you could have some things that you done, like, you know, set out or birthed somebody here. You done created in some sort of way. Somebody also might find themselves pregnant. That could be a thing. Somebody could have triplets. I don't know if you got them now or if that's something in the future for somebody. I don't know. I didn't, you know. Heavy emphasis on that triplet. She's the Empress is the 3rd card. And she got 3 eggs right here. But even if it's not like a physical baby, because we just seen something about a baby, but the Empress is a mother figure. Somebody has created something. And I feel like when this thing takes off, when these things take off, they're gonna, like, you could create something, you put it out there, and then it's just going to, like, grow legs of its own, if that makes sense. And it's just gonna go, if that makes sense. Like, you could be thinking, oh, it's just gonna be this or whatever the case may be, but it's gonna be huge, somebody here. And I just think that somebody is also finding themselves, or somebody's going to find themselves in a position, if you haven't already, where you got like, you're creating multiple streams of income for yourself. Heavy emphasis on being very abundant and living some type of like really shiny, luxurious lifestyle, comfortable lifestyle. Somebody also stays near a farm. Somebody could literally, like, live on a farm, stay near a farm, or something like that. Whatever somebody is creating is going to help the community. It's going to help your community in some type of way. Okay. Somebody thought that they would be able to hold the Empress back. Somebody is running from the ending that comes with trying to hold the Empress back. They got to walk away. They got to walk away. 8 of Cups is here. They got to walk away. I also feel like this is somebody that you walked away from. That's another reason why this is ending for them the way that it is, because again, you wasn't put in place to where you needed to be, like, in order for this shit to pan out. What's the likely outcome for this person? I'm pretty much like exhausted at this point, y'all. I can't even lie. What's the likely outcome for this person? Let me what's the likely outcome for this person? Because thank y'all for $8.91. I appreciate it. What's the likely outcome for this person? Oh my goodness, look at this King of Wands reverse. Tell me about this King of Wands reverse for the likely outcome. The Knight of Pentacles reverse. Give me one more. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright. What's this offer? Death in reverse. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Moon in reverse. This person is going to be exposed. This person is also stuck in whatever it is that they thought they knew what they was going towards, y'all. I also feel like when it comes to you receiving some type of offer or something like that, somebody here, you're going to win in this person's face. This person is going to have to, they're stuck. Okay, they're stuck in the work that they did or that they call themselves doing. They're not getting what they thought they were going to get out of that. This person thought that they would put an end to you and your opportunities or something like that, but they weren't able to do that. They weren't able to do that. Tell me more about it. You're still coming out on top. Damn, the Empress. Give me more about this. Yeah. You could have, the Empress is in reverse, and then there's the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You could have been dealing with a little hiccup or something like that, but you're recovering from that, and you're going to be coming out on top. Like, that's just what this is. This person was jealous. They were envious. This is somebody, again, that bullied you and that abused you. They were cutthroat. They were grimy. They were willing to do whatever to win at all costs. It's by any means necessary. This person is stuck in all of the attacks that they sent to you. Somebody was attacking you, and it was somebody's lover. And somebody that they were attached to, and all of these secrets and everything that they were doing behind the scenes is being exposed. Like, that's just what this is. They thought it would never get out. They thought it would never be exposed, and it is. You guys, this person may also try and come back towards you and give you some type of recognition. We seen that also, like, so you guys be mindful of that. This is only so this person, I just seen the Six of Swords reverse, so that way they can finish what they started. What's their next course of action towards my collective? This is a very grimy individual. Very, very shady individual. Very sneaky. What's their next course of action towards my collective? There go the Queen of Pentacles. What they going to do with the Queen of Pentacles? Somebody's observing you. Somebody's observing you, watching what you invest in, how you move. Somebody could also be trying to figure out, like, your routine or something like that. Like, how you moving these days, what you invest yourself in, or what you get, what you like, what do you entertain, like that type of shit. What you working on? What's their next course of action towards my collective? They definitely coming back. The Eight of Cups is in reverse, coming back, hey, to try and try one more time. Tell me more about it. What's the intentions behind this Eight of Cups reverse for when they come towards my collective? The Six of Cups is in reverse. So this is on some shit where it's like somebody trying to come back and you know, say, oh, I want to move forward from what happened in the past, or, you know, I want to let go of whatever happened in the past. Let's move on from that, or something like that. But with this Six of Cups reverse, this is somebody that definitely is still, like, set in their fucking ways. Like, they could still be, like, stuck on something that happened in the past. Tell me more about it. What's the intentions behind this? The Knight of Swords in reverse. You guys, this is specific for somebody. This person might try and come in and invite you out somewhere or something like that. Do not go out anywhere with this person. Don't go anywhere with this person. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that's crazy. They might try and get you out of your comfort zone or get you out of like your safety net or something like that. Have you leave your home or something along those lines, and then like act a fool and attack you with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Shit. Tell me more. Trying one more time. The Seven of Pentacles is here. This is somebody that's really patiently observing you. Somebody stalking you. Tell me more about it. What's this person looking into? I'm telling you, they're curious. Page of Swords. When I tell you somebody is watching another person like a hawk. What is this person so curious about? Tell me more. Somebody watching what you growing, what you producing, what you building, what you working on. They curious about what you're doing. Tell me more about it. Somebody's stalking you and waiting. They're stalking you and they're waiting, preparing with the Three of Wands here. Tell me more about it. What is this? What is this that they're putting together? The Moon in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. Pisces and Taurus, y'all. These folks is crazy as hell. They gonna have to walk away. Like, they're gonna have to walk away. These motherfuckers could, like somebody could have a person that is trying to wait on the opportunity to come back towards you and finish what they started, like, or try one more time at trying to set you up or something like that. Like, somebody could want you to definitely have some type of blind faith in them. This is a fucking hypocrite. They will be saying that they changed, that they have let it go. They want to move on from the past, but they do not. They have not. They will not. This is somebody that is trying to, like, check a person out of here. Like, for real, for real. Like, for real, for real. What are they going to do if Divine Collective rejects them? What are they going to do if Divine Collective rejects them? This is a cult, y'all. The King of Cups is in reverse. Tell me about this King of Cups reverse. Somebody going to lose their shit. Somebody going to lose their shit. They going to go from being nice and, oh, I really want to make it work. I want to move on from everything that happened in the past, to crashing out. Emotionally unstable. Tell me what they're going to do if Divine Collective rejects them. This is a drunk. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. I'm telling you, this is somebody that's going to bring tension to you. They're going to overreact. They're going to crash out. They're going to crash out. They're emotionally unstable. Somebody needs help. That's why it's on some shit where it's like, this person, why they gonna crash out like this? If Divine Collective rejects them, why would they respond like this? If Divine Collective rejects this person, because look, they plan. The Two of Wands is in reverse. Their plan will not work. Their plan. Two of Wands in reverse. This person is scared of what will happen if they do not get you back in the trap and get themselves out of the trap, y'all. It's their plan. It's like, you know, thank y'all for 1 meal. Thank you, thank you. It's like, sheesh. Tell me more about why they would do this. What's the Two of Wands reverse about? Something is not, they're scared that it's not their circumstances, their reality isn't going to change. Their reality isn't going to change. They know they're fucked. This person is trying to run from a painful ending, the Ten of Swords. Like total, utter defeat, face down on the pavement. Like literally put a fork in that motherfucker. It's done. It's done. This is somebody that could very well attempt one last time with the Eight of Cups reverse. Try one more time to come in and rectify this. And so that way they can put you back in the hot seat and they could save themselves and finish what they started. If you reject this person, they are going to act a fucking fool. They're going to crash out, maybe even have an emotional meltdown or something like that, overreacting, going crazy. If you reject their offer, this could also be somebody that come at you like drunk or something like that. And they're acting like this because it's a lot on the line. It's a lot on the line if this person cannot get you back into the trap that they initially set for you. They're going to be exposed. The sun is here. Everything that was done in the dark, the moon is in reverse. This cult, this community, all of these lies, all of this deception, all of these moves that they was making, all of these attacks, all of this shit that they've been caught up in, all of these things that they found joy in trying to, you know, unalive you, sacrifice you, while putting on some type of mask and creating some type of illusion for the people that they are surrounded by outside of this cult. Somebody here. But like I said, this is somebody, they did too much to a high-ranking soul. Like that's just what this is. It's gonna be rejected. It was rejected. They could be trying to rectify it, but it's not gonna happen because for somebody here, you're not going back towards this person. You do not trust this person. You know that this is somebody that you have to defend and protect yourself from. You know that this is somebody that's like, nah, I wouldn't touch your ass with a 10-foot pole. Look, what's that old saying? I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, and I ain't that good at throwing or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never had a good arm. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. It's like this is somebody that you will not take any action towards. You will not take. The fool is in reverse. It's like fool me once, I ain't finna get into bush ass. He said you fool me, you fool me once, you can't get fooled again. Or some shit like that. Yeah, but somebody here, you're not going to play the fool for this person anymore. You're not. So, I mean, what else? What they going to do when Divine Collective rejects them? Yeah, you're not coming back to this person like they could have thought you would be coming back to them. They thought they put so many restrictions and obstacles in your way, challenges in your way that would block you and keep you bound to them and stuck in place so that way they can like successfully, you know, complete this ritual on you. But that's not what happened. Your spirit guides is not allowing that shit to happen to you. They're not allowing you to be sitting like literally a sitting duck. You know what I'm saying? Not even realizing that, you know, somebody is trying to attack you. What they gonna do? The 9 of Cups is in reverse. Pisces could be significant. Give me one for this 9 of Cups for what they gonna do. The offer. I mean, well, yeah. The Page of Pentacles is here. This is somebody that might be trying to, they might even get to the point where they might be like begging for you to accept this offer from them. They might even come in with gifts, trying to like get what they want. This is somebody that's not going to be satisfied. The 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. They might come in really dressing it up, trying to make it look real good. They might keep trying you. This is crazy. This is crazy. 4 of Swords in reverse. They're not gonna let it rest. 8 of Wands. Somebody gonna keep fucking reaching out. The Sun is here. Keep reaching out or something like that. Trying to make everything okay. Yeah, so that way they can betray you. Like, this is what this is. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Somebody is going to do whatever to try and get you to let your guard down. So that way you can let them in. You can let them in, like, wear you out. Like, this is somebody that could be very persistent. Like, you could be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to go back. I don't want to try again, whatever. This type of motherfucker that'll call you, start sending you cute text messages, doing all of the things, you know, trying to get you to let your guard down to the point where you be like, you know what, okay. Let's try one more time. But after this, I swear I am done with you. And that's exactly when this motherfucker gonna be like, okay, I finally got it. Finally got it. That's what somebody, like, that's for somebody. Y'all do not trust this person. Don't go nowhere with this fucking person either. If you know exactly who I'm talking about, for somebody here, you have a family with this person. It's my shit. You got a family with this person. Somebody here, heavy emphasis on that. We got family out here twice. Somebody was stealing money. Somebody was doing something illegal. There could also be some type of illegal documents regarding somebody that's in a family or something like that. That could be a thing. That's what I got for y'all. I gotta go, y'all. I am so tired. Thank y'all so much for 1.1 mil. I appreciate it. You guys, please be mindful that the tickets for the in-person collective message is in the bio. Go ahead and secure them. That event will be hosted or, you know, held here in Atlanta, Georgia. Get your tickets. It is an intimate, tight little, you know, close type of collective message, meet and greet type of situation. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate all of the gifts. I appreciate all of the follows. Welcome into everybody that's new here. If you would like to book a personal one-on-one with me outside of the live, the link in the bio as well as the Service Plus button. Thank you. The link in the bio and the Service Plus button is the best ways to connect with me, you guys. I will never reach out to you. I will never solicit you for a reading. There are so many fake pages that will, and I am not affiliated with them people. YouTube is in the bio. That's where I post all of my replays. So if you missed part of this, don't worry about it. Subscribe over there so that way you can catch the full replay when it is up tomorrow. Okay, I'll put the thumbnail in my story. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. It was so hard for me to do this reading tonight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I really had to push through that. And I feel like, you know, I be so hard on myself when it comes to this because I really want to make sure that I'm giving y'all the best clarity that I can give y'all. So please forgive me if I wasn't at my peak tonight like how I normally am. Okay, y'all, please forgive me because I struggled tonight. I really did. I struggled tonight. But I do hope you guys found something insightful within the message. Like I said, interesting. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. Oh, you're welcome. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you, Brittany. If you guys need me, the Service Plus button or the link in the bio is the only way to connect with me. I will talk to y'all later. Good night.